What's going on, everybody? This is your bro from America. So, I'm going to have a link in the description, obviously. Transgender professional wrestler wins all elite wrestling women's championship. So, transgender professional wrestler wins all elite wrestling women's championship. Okay. So, take this upload for how you take it. But I'm going to say from the start how this goes. Why this is happening. Why this one happened. Because this one is not like the other ones with track stars and things like that. This is a completely different kind of situation. So, All Elite Wrestling is a new professional wrestling promotion, right? And they are trying to compete with WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. I'm a wrestling fan. I know these things. I know about it. I know what's going on here. I've seen it a million times. So, a saying in the wrestling business is controversy creates cash. So, what they basically did was because you see, professional wrestling is not an actual sport. It's just a performance art. That's all it is. It's a performance art. It's not even a sport. And this is from, like I said, a wrestling fan. I love WWE. I grew up on it. I still watch it. It's fake. It's fake. It's play fighting with storylines. Okay, it's play fighting with storylines. They're trained in how to take the falls. They're trained in how to do the moves. They're trained in all of this. It's literally a performance art. It's like a soap opera, in a way. It's like a soap opera with play fight. It's like a soap opera with play fighting that they make look real. Okay? And the only reason All Elite Wrestling is doing this is because the transgender debate is so all over the media with transgenders in sports, transgenders in bathrooms. They're capitalizing on that. And it's something in the business called cheap heat. They're taking advantage of the fact that this is controversial because they know it's going to get them free ratings, and they know it's going to get... That's what this is about. It's going to get them a bunch of ratings when they're trying to compete with WWE, who is actually having trouble keeping ratings right now. WWE's stock is falling, and All Elite Wrestling is trying to take advantage by getting cheap heat. That's what's going on here. And I'm going to say it like this to anyone that's going off about it. The only thing that you going off about this does is help All Elite Wrestling because they want people talking about this. They want this because this is ratings. I know this. Like I said, I know these things. I'm a big wrestling fan. I've seen it thousands of times. I grew up watching wrestling in the 90s when people were doing every kind of shock value thing they could. When TV shows in general were doing that. The media is like that. The media post things that get the most shock value and rile the biggest response out of people because they know, and get a rise out of you because it's going to get them clicks, it's going to get them views, it's going to get people to pay attention and want to see more. That's what All Elite Wrestling's doing. And you know, I can understand losing your shit about it when it's legitimate sports or opportunities that actually belong to an individual that earned it or whatever. But here's how the wrestling business goes with championships. In the wrestling business, the person who gets the title is the person who the company feels will make the most money for them with that title. In this case, they believe this person will get the most ratings. That's what's going on here. I think it's cheap. I think it's a cheap heat. I think it's kind of low for a company to do. But I understand why they're doing it. I don't agree with it, but that's an explanation of why it's done. Peace out.